Here are 4 things you must do if you want to get your ex back. And the last one is the most important. And by the time you finish this video, you'll know exactly what you need to do that will not only get your ex back, but have them stay and be head over heels obsessed with you just like they were when you first met them. But if you're looking for tips and tricks and surface level advice, I suggest you leave now. Okay, now that the non-serious people have left the building, let's get down to business. And yes, I said business. The first thing you must do to get your ex back is shift your mindset. Look, I know this breakup is tough. Very well may be the hardest thing that you've had to endure, and it cuts you deeply. But you have to truly understand what you're up against when you say you want your ex back. Anything that we ask for in life, and this is not talking about, ask for something and the universe gives it back to you. And if you meditate in a 6-point star and breathe up the Kundalini energy from your spine and inhale the breath of fire from your lungs, that if you manifest this, the gods in the 8th dimension who read the Akashic records back to you, they'll summon your ex back to your life in 3.5 years if you do everything. This ain't that. I'm saying asking to get your ex back and going down this path is going to bring up a lot of things that you may not be prepared for. It's just kind of like someone who wants to lose weight. Let's just say we have someone who wants to lose 100 pounds. And your advice could just be, look, go to the gym, maybe hire a personal trainer, change your diet. Problem solved, right? That advice is incomplete, because what also comes with it is the lifestyle change that they have to adjust to. The lifestyle change has to come with it. Someone who wants to lose weight has to make the lifestyle change when they're out of the gym. This is the same. You're asking to get your ex back, but it's not as simple as just going no contact. No contact isn't enough to get your ex back. The people who get their ex back understand that they have a mindset that is prepared to deal with what comes with getting their ex back. Meaning, are you prepared to go 6 months without speaking to the love of your life? If you don't have the mental dexterity to run that marathon, quote unquote, you're biting off more than you can chew. I had a client that her ex broke up with her, and every day when they were in a relationship, when she got off work, she had a long commute, about an hour commute. She would drive home and call her ex and talk for that whole hour. When the breakup happened, that was gone. That wasn't available. That she wanted to call him and reach out to him, but she couldn't. And she said that car ride home every day after the breakup was pure hell. Are you prepared to deal with that? Are you prepared to see them move out and possibly date someone else? Are you prepared to have a birthday and them not be there? Are you really ready for what you're asking? The people who are successful in getting their ex back develop the mindset that's rooted in the 4 C's: confidence, charisma, emotional composure, and courage. This is the mindset that prepares you for this period of time. This may be your darkest hour. This may be your most challenging hour. Are you prepared? The second thing that you'll need during this time is your focus on your personal transformation. Your breakup happened for a reason, and you know why. You know exactly why they broke up with you. The reasons why your breakup happened in the first place should not be something that is a mystery to you. So you must use this time to focus on correcting the mistakes that have happened during the relationship. We don't have to run down the line of what you did. You know what you did.
Why? You know what you did. What did I do? You know what did I do?
All of the anger issues. You didn't show them enough affection. You didn't know how to communicate. You weren't putting in enough effort. Your jealousy issues came, whatever it was. If you don't have a strategy to focus on correcting the issues that led to your breakup, when your ex comes back around and they see that you haven't worked on these issues, they are going to leave you again. And this time it's going to be permanent. Why would your ex come back if they see that you still have anger issues? If you still are insecure, if you still constantly think that they're cheating on you? Why would they come back to the same issue? And that's disrespectful to your ex if you think about it. You use this time away from your ex, 3 months, 4 months, whatever it is, and they told you exactly why they left you, and you did nothing during these 4 months to work on the things that made them break up with you. That's a slap in their face. If you really loved your ex, you would be working on everything that they have told you months, years prior, before the breakup even happened. You would be working on those things to obsession.
I push myself to exhaustion.
But when you come to me in my program, it's damn near too late. That's one of the biggest mistakes I see people make. They come to me too late. My program is helping you develop the mindset and that transformation, but people come to me too late. I can't work magic, okay? And the second part of your transformation that you must focus on during this time are your limiting beliefs. All of the deep-seated underlying emotions that come about. You don't feel worthy enough. You feel alone. You don't feel wanted. It's another person who left you just like daddy did. Out of all your girlfriends, you're the single one. Everyone is married except you. You're 55 years old and have to start dating again. You don't want to do this and you're afraid. These are all bubbling up to the surface. These negative core beliefs must be eliminated. Now you might say, well, I did have that feeling when I was with them, but when I met my ex, you know, they subsided. But now those feelings, those negative emotions are coming back to the surface. They're like the Thriller video. You know, grizzly goose and the funky 40,000 years. How do you expect to deal with the pain and heartbreak of your divorce or your breakup and then have the feelings of I don't feel enough and try to get your ex back? You're doing a juggling act of emotions. You're going to fail. And most people don't have a strategy to deal with that because it's so much on your plate. This is why I pump my coaching program so much, because I do the heavy lifting for you. You don't have to do all of the juggling. Let me handle that. That's what I'm here for. Yes, you're going to have to do the work. Most people come to me too late or they're not willing to do the work. Again, the non-serious people. If you just want tips and tricks, again, I don't even know why you're still watching this video. You've seen enough of my content by now. You should know what to expect from me. If you want to re-attract your ex, you have to have an understanding of seduction and attraction and what energy magnetizes you to other people, especially your ex. And your limiting beliefs of you don't feel good enough, what do you think that radiates to other people? You think that attracts or repels? I think that repels people. I think you're smart enough to realize that. The third thing that you need to focus on during your breakup to get your ex back is detaching from the outcome. Because detaching from the outcome means that you are okay with your ex being gone for good. The quicker that you can let them go, the easier this path is. If you're able to let, and I've coached hundreds of people over the years, the ones who get their ex back are able to let go of their ex. If you can't let go, kiss your ex goodbye. If you can't let go of your ex, if the emotional attachment is strong, if the connection is unbreakable and you can't walk away from it, if you're not willing to let them go, despite them telling you that I don't want to be with you anymore, if you can't let them go, kiss your ex goodbye and don't pay attention to anything that I've said beforehand. Even if you had the mindset and the transformation, if you can't let them go, you're not going to get them back. Being unable to let your ex go sends a message to them that there's fear, neediness, insecurity, desperation at the root of it. That energy repels people. The people who I've coached who got their ex back, they radiate a confidence that says, I dare you to go find somebody better than me. Yes, I made mistakes, and the mistakes that I made when we were together contributed to the separation, contributed to the divorce, contributed to the breakup. And I've corrected those mistakes. I've used this time wisely. I've been able to rebuild my confidence as a result of my transformation. The charisma is there. They have this air of, you know what, I dare you to go meet somebody else. And as a matter of fact, go out, have your fun, do what you need to do. You will be back. I know you're going to be back. Why wouldn't you be back? Because I'm me. You were in love with me. You were smitten. I had you smitten. It's only a matter of time. Why wouldn't you? I mean, look at me now. I've made this transformation. I'm even better. When you have that air of assuredness and confidence and self-love, that you're not stuck somewhere where you're no longer wanted, people want to be around that. That energy is irresistible. And when you have that spirit, your ex is going to want to get in line. You want to leave? Go ahead. My life is going to be better without you. You can either choose to be in it or not. And if you don't, hey, that's fantastic. You do, that's fantastic too. My life is already amazing. You're missing out. If you can't develop that spirit, nothing is going to help you. And what you also need to focus on is empowerment. Again, breakups are challenging. Breakups are hard. Your limiting beliefs are coming to the surface. Your trust issues are coming to the surface. Your abandonment issues are coming to the surface. It's painful. It's giving you anxiety. It's giving you a panic attack. Your friends don't even want to hang around you anymore because you're a pain to be around, because all you do is sulk and complain about how you miss them and dating sucks and you hate this time and your work is declining. I get it. But are you going to stay in that pain? Are you going to stay in that misery? Or are you going to use this time to turn pain into power? When you see this breakup as a gain rather than a loss, that's when everything changes. This can either be the best thing that ever happened to you, or it could be the worst thing to ever happen to you. I use my last breakup to be the best thing that ever happened to me. And you want to talk about darkness surrounding me? I've said this before, my dad died when I went through a breakup. You didn't think every limiting belief came out of me? I'm the youngest child in my family. You didn't think that I had a lot of limiting beliefs come out? But I use that as the opportunity to say, this is a watershed moment in my life. I can continue down this path, or I can go this way, and this way is going to be better. But this is the way to pay dirt. This is the way to salvation during my darkest time. And it brought me to be who I am right now and continuing to be. And I didn't get them back. I made too many mistakes to get them back. Too many. It was unsalvageable at that point. And that's why I said no more. I used that breakup, and now I can look at that breakup fine. I can look at that period bittersweet, because though I had to bury my dad, though I had to bury my dad, damn. Though I had to bury my dad, I became who I am today, and I know he'd be proud. Though I also had to lay to rest a dear friend and a brother, Coach Opus, person who I started this channel with, I said, let me do something to make him proud. I was speaking to a close friend today about that. And he said he'd be proud. He's here with you now. And he is. I can allow this pain to stagnate me and paralyze me and cocoon me and stay stagnant and die off. Or I can use this pain as power to transcend me somewhere that I couldn't even imagine. And have everyone that I lost be looking on me with pride and love and joy. Not only you transforming your pain into power makes you unrecognizable to your ex and makes them even more attracted and willing to be seduced by you, you will become unrecognizable to yourself. And that's what matters the most. So what the fuck are you gonna do? So during this time, don't focus on perfection. Focus on progress. You're going to make mistakes. And in this video, I talk about those mistakes that you shouldn't make. So try to get ahead of these mistakes before they even happen. So go ahead and click on that video up there, and I'll see you on the flip side.